Oh, busy day today. Hello. It's been a few days, right? Sorry, guys. It's been a busy few days. If you've gone to Mark Bajerski YouTube channel, you'll know why. Some stuff's happening right now. Really interesting. Anyway, this channel is for crystals, and I was just asked a message today, and I had that message asked twice, so I've had it in threes now. And whenever a message in three comes, I always take notice and talk about that particular subject if I can. So cheers, everybody. I just have a quick drink before I get back to my crystals and my work. We've sent off all the crystals today. I think there's a couple of three different countries that have stopped the parcels, but mostly every country in the world is still accepting parcels. So thank you for that. It's great. And I'm so happy you're getting your parcels. If you want me to save them, if I can't send them, or we just refund you straight away. So don't worry about that. No problem at all. I always look after my clients. Okay, guys, we're talking about fertility. It's a beautiful subject. I love it. And my last encounter at one of the retreats I did was a beautiful lady who was told she could never have children. And when she sat down, I always leave one of the angel cards. Where are they? Here, my angel cards. I always bring my angel cards with me, and I leave them underneath each person's seat. And it was a joyful moment because she started crying when she read it, and then afterwards, after the retreat, a few weeks later, she got pregnant, and the card was about new life inside. So it was basically saying, "Don't worry, you're going to get pregnant," and it's beautiful. But where I'm going to go with this conversation is slightly different. This is hands-on work. So, well, not hands-on. Not hands-on. No, I didn't mean that. No, pure energy healing is not hands-on. It's slightly above the body, so you can just gently feel the energy. So it's not hands-on. Okay, so I'm sat here recording a couple of three clients, and I remember three particular clients who were told that they couldn't get pregnant. One of them in particular had a couple of tries with, I don't know, I can't remember what it's called, but you know, where they inject you with sperm and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm so tired, I can't remember. Forget it, insemination. Anyway, whatever. So it didn't work, okay, which it happens a lot of times, it doesn't work. I think she'd done it 3 times, so I think that was it. I think 3 was enough, and something to do with their eggs and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I wasn't interested at all. But she was telling me, and I said, look, I'm here to try and help you move through this. Whether a child comes or not is not what I'm here to try and make happen. But I am here to try and help you release. And I knew that most of the time when somebody wants to get pregnant, there is fear attached to them. And that fear is the suppressant of the whole body functioning properly. And I'll give you a great example for that. This has happened twice to me, if not 3 times actually. But I know at least 2 of the people, I know them who had, they gave up basically. And they came to me for a short while and they gave up. That was it. Okay, no problem. And then they came back with a little child, and 4 years old and one at 2, and they'd adopted, and it was beautiful. No sooner than the adoption had happened, they came back and said, I'm pregnant. What I noticed, and I think you'll probably understand this, it'll make sense, that when your body is relieved of the stress of having a child, all of a sudden the body then functions properly. So a lot of the time, if you're trying to have a child, you're probably stopping yourself from having a child because of the fear of not having a child. So it's a little bit like the placebo effect. Now, in my world, there's no such thing as placebo effect. What that means is you take the word placebo and change it to the word self-healing. So if I said to you, here's a tablet, you'll get pregnant, and you swallow it and you get pregnant, and I said to you that tablet was only a salt tablet or whatever tablet it was. I won't say sugar because sugar's dangerous, but if I give you a tablet which just dissolves and there was nothing in it, you would then go, wow, and realize that you were the one to heal yourself. And that is exactly the power of the darkness stopping you from healing yourself. It's just the placebo effect, okay? where it is the most powerful energy in the world. However, you have asked me what crystals I believe is good for fertility. Now, there are many crystals, trust me, and most crystals really do help. But one in particular that worked really, really well for me wasn't really a crystal. It was a very beautiful and special crystal attached to another crystal, but I realized it wasn't the crystals as much as the other thing, and the other thing was a very beautiful, clear, creamy clear pearl. And it was a really beautiful water natural pearl. So it doesn't matter whether it's a cultivated one or a freshwater one or whatever, it's a pearl. I don't know why, I don't have the answer, but I do know that when wearing this and rubbing it in certain parts of your body, which I told my client to because I gifted it to her. I said, look, I don't know why, but I've just got a strong feeling that this pearl is going to help. And I didn't know why. I had no idea. It was just a natural feeling to grab this pearl. I got it given. And I gave it to her and she worked with that pearl and she said, what do I do with it? And I said, you know what? Rub it on your temples to start with. Then go down to here. Can I show you that? Go down here at the sides and here, both sides. So you're basically rubbing the pearl at both sides there. She became pregnant. The other one, which was a fantastic moment, this was a definite never having children, can't have children moment, where I gave her a piece of spinel, I think it's called. So basically it's like a white mother stone, and it's got little tiny red ruby-like dots here and there. Spinel. I think I've got some on my website, but I don't think many. I might not even have any. I haven't looked for ages, but that's what you need to go and ask at your local crystal shop, Spinel, okay? That really worked, and it really is a beautiful crystal. So I'll tell you some others that worked really well as well. For another client of mine who got pregnant, that took a little bit longer, but that was a pretty good crystal, and she was told again no way she could have children, and she did. She ended up, but I don't actually remember how she became pregnant, whether it was natural or whether it was the test tube things. I'm sorry, I can't remember, but that was a crystal called lizardite. It's beautiful. You can't miss it. It's beautiful and green and yellow, and it's a really powerful crystal for healing the body and cleansing the body, and it really is a great crystal for fertility. And the other one, selenite. Oh my God, I think I've got some. There you go. Wow. Sorry, I don't have any here. There it is. This is it. Selenite. This is it. It's fabulous. It's brilliant for fertility. Give that a go. Again, if you've got it in a pendant form, rub it where I suggest. Rub it on here because you're clearing the fear of it, and you're rubbing down here to clear the passages, so making everything run smoothly, okay? So around down there. And this is another crystal. Really, those crystals were fantastic. I could name at least 5 more, but I could go on all day. They're the crystals I would suggest you work with. When is the best time to work with them? My personal opinion, when you first wake up in the morning and when you go to sleep at night. All in between, let it be, but that's my feeling. So when you're going to start rubbing it, and always try and use some beautiful oils that work well together. So my healing oil is perfect for that. And also sacred oil, my sacred oil. So if you don't have my healing oil, look for lavender, brilliant oil, lavender natural, and Palo Santo natural pure oil, and sage natural pure oil, and frankincense natural pure oil. Rub at the sides and down here as well, and just relax and just basically say it's all as it should be. And that really makes a difference. So I'm hoping that the conversation we had right at the beginning about the placebo effect, that gives you, a little bit of, you know what, I think I am causing my own stress. I think I am causing my own block. Now, it isn't always the truth that what I've said is 100%. This is for certain clients. There are times that maybe, just maybe, the bigger picture is that we're not meant to bring a child into this world sometimes. Maybe, just maybe, that if you think about this, and this happened often with my clients, I would read for them and say, geez, when I'm looking at a past life that it looks like you had like 5 children and you worked so hard. And as I'm looking, thinking, do you know what? I think this lifetime might be that you might have taken a choice that, you know what, I just need a break from being a mother and I need to find myself and be my strength and enjoy life and experience of it all. And sometimes that is the case. Not always, but, I have to ask sometimes, is it that you really truly want a child, or is it just that you're going along with the system thinking that, well, everybody else has a child? And some people actually think that because they're a woman and they didn't have a child, that they get beaten up by everybody. What, you're 35, you're 40 and you haven't got children? What's wrong with you? And that is the evilness that has gone into the brainwashing of humanity. It's horrific. It's horrific. Like, what, you're 45, you're 50 and you haven't got a boyfriend? What's wrong with you? You're 45, 50, what's wrong with you? It's like, it's brainwashing. It's brainwashing, and you have to step out of that. You really have to step out of that energy. And the day you stop worrying about what people think is the day you break free and live a most amazing life. Who cares? They don't care about you. You think they might say something and then think about it for the rest of their life? They've just said it because they're brainwashed into saying it. If I meet somebody and they're 50 years old and didn't have children, do you think I'm asking them why or what's wrong with you? I'm thinking, wow, you lucky thing, this lifetime you've got your whole of your life and you're enjoying it and you're celebrating it and you're doing everything that you wanted to do. Good for you. But because some people are so angry that they've had a child and they feel like they've been enslaved with their child and, oh my God, and you're getting to go everywhere. That's wrong. That's brainwashing. You know what? Whatever. Having a child, not having a child, it's all beautiful. It's all a journey. It's all a beautiful experience, and we should embrace that, and we should not point fingers just because we've been brainwashed by a society that tells us what we should and shouldn't do. That is brainwashed. You do what you want, and if you get pregnant, beautiful, then the universe has given you what you were always meant to have, and if not, then maybe, just maybe, it's your lifetime to enjoy every single moment, because the next one, no doubt you'll have probably 10 children. So enjoy every moment. Have a great and wonderful day from my heart to yours. Take care of yourselves. Till tomorrow. Bye for now.